Hello, hello, my beautiful Geminis. Welcome in if you've been here before. Welcome back. Welcome in if you've never been here before, and welcome back if you have. Excuse me. So glad that you have stopped by to support my channel and view this video for the beautiful sign of Gemini. I just want to remind you that this is a collective, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. I have already pulled an oracle card from the Starry Beginnings. That is my deck for air signs. And we're going to use some trinkets, and then we're going to get into the tarot. So just to see what kind of the overview for this reading is, it's number 39. That's a 12, which breaks down to a 3, which is creation and collaboration. Your card is spend time on you. Balance yourself, my beautiful Geminis. Time to pay attention to what you need. Self-care is not selfish, right? Okay, have my little trinket bowl here. I don't use these often, but once in a while, Spirit moves me to do so. And I just like to have a lot of different ways to bring you messages. I like to have a lot of different ways for Spirit to bring you messages. So we just kind of see what Spirit wants. Usually we've already got some by now, but that's okay. There they go. Just see what messages they have for you from the trinkets. There's a lot of things in here. There are words and animals and little faces and symbols and all kinds of different things. Okay, when they're done, I sort of just get this feeling. I get the feeling that, okay, that's everything. And yeah, it wasn't much, right? 4. Okay, let's see what you have. Hopefully you can see it. It's hard. The only thing is they're small. This is the Om hand, like meditation hand. You can see that. That goes right into spending time on you, right? We have this turtle, and the turtle represents slowing down. Again, goes right with the card that you already had. Turtles move very slowly, but they do get to their destination. Slowing down, meditating, taking time for yourself. Then you have this music note. Music is very soothing. Well, it can be, I guess. Listen to some soothing music so it helps you quiet and relax. You can find, Reiki music or just whatever it is that you like. It could be guitar music, piano music, Reiki music, meditation music. You can find all of that. And then we have this little person here. It looks like, oh man, I'm sorry that it's so hard to see. You're just going to have to take my word for it. It looks like a person who is wearing a backwards baseball cap. So it could be male or female. To me, that represents, again, relaxing, doing something that you like. I mean, when somebody has on a backwards baseball cap, they're usually in a relaxed, fun situation, doing something fun. So, all of this to me, or what I'm feeling from it, is, yeah, taking some time out, taking a time out to relax, to take care of yourself. Exactly what that first card said. Whoops, I'm holding the deck upside down. We don't want to do that. Yeah, spending some time on you, Geminis. So I'm feeling like you've been rushed or hurried, or feeling like you can't get ahead of your to-do list, Gemmies. I feel like you're not giving yourself permission to slow down and relax enough. And when you don't do that, the universe will make you slow down. They'll either make you sick. I've heard of, not super sick, but they'll do something that will make you have to stay home. I've actually seen people who were going, and then they sprained their ankle. The Spirit was like, I've been giving them hints to slow down, and they won't do it, so We'll have to do it for them. We have to take care of ourselves. We have to tune in. We have to cleanse the negative energy. Sometimes I just get the feeling that I need to, and this happened a couple of weekends ago. I was just like, oh, I need to sage the house. I need to cleanse it. I need to get any negative energies out of here. And so I did. I stopped what I was doing. I was actually right in the middle of something, and I just got this feeling that I needed to do it, so I got up and did it right then. Because I have learned that when I get a nudge from spirit, I need to listen. Because if I don't listen, it's going to happen anyway. So I should just do it, when I hear it. Or feel it. A lot of times I'm not hearing anything. I said that, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I hear a thought, and I know it isn't really my thought. Or I will get this really strong feeling. Like usually it will start as an idea. Like an idea will come into my head, and then I just get an overwhelming feeling that I need to do whatever that is. That's sometimes how I end up reading for a specific sign. Spirit will just give it to me. Now, I do have a list of signs that I read for on YouTube, and then a separate list of signs I read for on TikTok. Because what was happening is I was reading for like all 12 signs, and some of the signs were only getting 1 or 2 views. Well, it takes a lot of energy to do this. It probably looks easy for someone that doesn't, but you're channeling, you're connected. In fact, if I try to do more than 4 readings in one day, I get very depleted. I can't, because it takes a lot of energy to connect. Your frequency is different when you're doing this. So yeah, you have to take care of yourself. You can't give anything if you don't have anything to give, right? Or what you give will be, sometimes I just know. Sometimes I will sit down to do a reading and I know that I'm not in the right frequency, or my body, it's really hard to explain. I'm sorry, I'm not doing a good job of it. But anyway, pay attention to how you feel. And if you feel like you need to take a nap, do it, right? The dishes will wait. The shopping will wait. Whatever it is will wait if you're overwhelmingly feeling like you need to take a nap. Okay. So first card out is Justice. Yeah, this is balance. And the card the first oracle card said, balance yourself. Balance, right? She has a sword of truth. She has a blindfold on. This can be Libra, but I'm really hearing this is about the balance. So that's what it is. This is a second message that you need to get balanced. I'm not surprised, because this 9 of Wands, wounded warrior, right? All these wands, all this hard work, this action, this passion that's been going on, and he's coming to the end of it, but he's got to kneel down because he's very tired from all the work that he's put in, all the things that he's doing. Even when you're passionate about something the way I am about tarot and hypnosis and, energy healing, I have to pay attention to how I'm feeling, right? So even though I love doing it, and I would love to just be able to sit here and do 12 readings in a day, I know that I can't do it. My energy will be depleted. So this is what this card is showing you, my Geminis, right? You've been working hard, thinking hard, playing hard, whatever it is for you, and you need to get balanced and spend some time away from that. And then you have this beautiful 4 of Wands. This is Happy Family 1111, right? 11 is a very powerful number. It's like the most powerful number there is. Very synchronistic, right? When you see the number 11, you know that whatever's going on at that time, you're on the right path, you're doing the right thing, what have you. And the Spirit is saying, yeah, they're going to see the number 11, and that's going to be their sign that they need to rest. They need to be a bit reclusive, right? And this is kind of a depiction of that. This family is in between or inside of this little gazebo made by these wands that are kind of shining the light out. What Spirit has given me the feeling of is protection, right? Going within, going home, being just with your family, your immediate loved ones, taking a break away. I don't know who needed that message, but it is a feeling of retreating to your parents' house or your grandparents' house, somebody where you, someplace, excuse me, where you feel safe and where you feel like you can relax. Now, I know that when I was young, even when I was in my 20s, if I went to my grandmother's house, I just felt like, I don't know what it was about being there. I didn't feel like I had to do anything or be anything to anybody. My grandmother just loved me for who I was, who I am. She's been gone for over 30 years, but I still miss her. She would just do what I need. She would make me tea. She would just let me lie on the couch. I didn't have to do anything. So this card is giving me the feeling that for you, Geminis, you need to get to a place like that. Five of Pentacles. Fives are change. Pentacles are your material world, right? Money, work, your energy, your time, what you're putting into things. These people, this card depicts it sort of like a church window. These people are outside because they're in lack, right? They don't have something. They're looking for a handout. Let me just... So, Spirit is saying that in this case, in this reading, this card is telling you that you are lacking because you have given out too much, right? And yes, you definitely feel depleted. You feel depleted, right? And the person who can help you with that is yourself by saying, okay, enough is enough. I need a day. Take a vacation day from work, PTO, whatever you call it, and just gather yourself up and go to whatever place it is that makes you feel safe. I mean, for me now, of course, my grandmother isn't around, but if I need that, in the mornings, I love to just lie in my bed, and I love my bedroom. That was the first place that we redid when we bought this house, and that is a safe space for me. This room where I do my readings, that's full of crystals and beautiful energy. Sometimes I will lie down. There's a futon in here. Sometimes I will lie down there and just meditate, and I always feel so much more energized when I do that, guys and gals. Then you have the Tower. All right, so the Tower is going to bring big, fast change. And what I'm hearing is when you take the time to take care of yourself, you see everything differently because you're not feeling stressed, strained, and depleted. So sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes you have to take that time out to realize this. And then your beliefs about self-care can change. Your beliefs that you deserve some time to heal and recharge, right? Revitalize yourself. Your opinion about that can change. But what else can change is how you see other things, how you see what you put your time and energy into, right? I know that for me, being an A-type personality, sometimes when I'm sick, I still go to work. Because I'm like, well, who's going to do this? And if I don't go to work, then I'm going to have double the work when I go back and this and that, because that's the type of job that I have, right? And so I don't even allow myself to do that. This is a good lesson for me, too. I need to be listening to this, even though I'm not a Gemini. But when you see how good you feel, that makes you see things differently. I made a promise to myself a few months ago that I was no longer going to rush to go to work early or stay late because this company just piles on the work and on and on and on and more and more and more. And I just said, you know what, I'm not doing that anymore, because then when I get home, I'm too tired to do the things I need to do for me and my husband and my household. So sometimes we need to get that different perspective. And I don't know why this reading is all about this, but this is what's coming up. Eight of Swords. I already feel the messages coming through. And what it is you are making yourself feel like you have to give all this time and energy to someone else or someplace else or a job or what have you. But you need to stop making yourself feel guilty. These swords are thoughts and words, right? Telling yourself, well, I have to do it. I have to go in. I've already said yes to this person. I have to do it. You need to get out of that mindset and take care of yourself, right? You need to take care of yourself, Geminis. So, first card out, spend time on you and balance yourself, right? We got the balance card of justice. We got the 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior, all that work, time, energy, effort you've put in. We got the safe space, the safe place of family. And even if you're a family of one, I don't know, maybe your family is far away or you can't go there or you live by yourself. Well, that means go to your safe space, wherever that is for you. Like I was talking about, my bedroom or this room with the crystals. Go to that place that feels happy and peaceful for you. Don't deplete yourself to the point where, you feel like you have to. Spirit, give me the, what are you trying to say? Don't deplete yourself to the point where you feel like the people on this card, right? You're a pauper of energy. Like you don't have any energy. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself, right? I was just shuffling the mini deck, asking for more messages about this. And then this Tower moment, you're going to realize, once you take the time out, you're going to realize what's really important to you and what you need to stop doing or let go of. And this is in your mind, you telling yourself that you have to be somewhere, do something, guilting yourself into it, right? If you need time off, take time off. Ace of Cups, different perspective. This is exactly what the Tower is, right? It's a different perspective. So you're going to see things differently. This is a new opportunity in love and nurturing, seeing it differently, different perspective. That's why the eye is there and the different phases of the moon are there. See things differently, right? And then look at this, Hermit. Going within to balance yourself. This is Virgo energy right here. Oh, for crying out loud. The Hermit. The light will show you the way, but you need to go within and listen to your gut, right? You need to go within. So, yeah. Sorry, I want to make sure I can recap. Seeing it from a different perspective is going to happen, right? The Tower said it, this said it, when you go within. And then you are going to be celebrating, because you are going to feel so much better, Geminis, when you allow yourself that time to heal. Sixes are harmony. This person is being celebrated, right? Those that care about you are going to say something like, finally, you took a vacation. Finally, you retreated. Finally, you let yourself be taken care of. Finally, right? Remember the meditation charm? The music note, the turtle slowing down, the little person with the backwards baseball cap. This whole thing, Geminis, is about self-care, okay? So, there you go. Spend time on you and balance yourself. I love you all so much, and I thank you so much for being here. Go out and relax today. Relax, breathe. Sit in your car for a few extra minutes before you go in. Breathe, relax. Allow yourself the time just to be a human being. Peace and kindness. I love you all.